Let's go.
We're back. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of A.B.V's, about brews and views, where these two schmoes try and tell you or walk you through
Some beer skis,
or at least our experience or views and opinions on these beers. I'm the first host, Marco Badaracco, joined by the beautiful Victor. And I just want to say, off the top of the bat, neither me nor Victor are beer snobs, aficionados, professionals, not at all. We just enjoy ourselves a good, crispy boy.
From time to time.
From time to time. I mean, I'd say more often than not for me.
Yeah.
But
today
we're going to be
take you to a galaxy far, far away.
Damn! Very far away. It's going to blow your fucking minds. Even the pronunciation is going to fucking blow your minds. So, today, straight out of Brewyard, we have the Ube-Wan. So the Ube-Wan is going to be our Ube flavored IPA. Ube, for those of you guys that don't know or aren't familiar with, Ube is a purple yam, traditional in a lot of Filipino dishes, desserts. We were just talking about how we both had like different variations of Ube in dessert food. I've never had the Ube as like a straight purple yam dish. Yeah. But I'm sure it's very decorative, very delicious. I've had, Ube desserts as far as like a cream cheese and Ube frosting. You said you've had Ube ice cream.
Ice cream,
It's a very versatile.
Custard,
it's a very versatile like dish, or at least food to complement any kind of dish. Yeah. And here at Brewyard, based in Glendale, California, super fucking cool brewery. Super small, super quaint. You probably couldn't find this brewery if you didn't know anything about Glendale. It's kind of like in the midst, like you go under a bridge, over a fucking rock, you yell a secret password to some fucking drunk on the sidewalk, and then you find your way into...
I mean, unless you make it in 12 or less parsecs.
Yeah. Damn it! Yes. I don't know how I didn't get to that before. But, so... Brewyard, super fucking cool, super knowledgeable, cool people there. It is like a more
it's a local place. Yeah,
it's local. The head brewers there and owners are they're Filipino, so it's like a super cultural. I'm sure not only dish but beer for them. Like it's really it hits close to home. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had too many Ube dishes that weren't kind of Filipino based. And I have to say, I fucking love it. Like, they did such a good job with it. This is not my first time trying it, but this is going to be Vic's first time trying it.
So excited.
I'm pretty excited to have him try it. I absolutely loved it. So, with that being said, let me kind of just dig you into this. It's got like solid Star Wars theme to it. You got the Ube-Wan, you got the 2 moons, you got Obi-Wan there sitting all fucking prophetic and beautiful. I mean, if you're not familiar with Star Wars, I don't know what you're doing with your fucking life. Figure it out. There's been 9.5 fucking movies, plenty of series. Get your shit together. So again, Ube is a purple yam. And, well, I should start by saying that this is going to be an Ube IPA. So, if you enjoy IPAs, maybe a little bit on the sweeter side.
Yeah, it's definitely sweet.
This is going to be for you. So, Ube... at least the way they've incorporated it in this IPA. Little sweetness, maltiness is there too. But I'm gonna wait till we crack this open to show you more of it. It's gonna be an interesting looking beer. I can tell you that right now. It's fucking great. With that being said, can art one more time. And let's crack this bad boy open. Brewyard again, out of Glendale. Super fucking cool people, super knowledgeable staff, super great beers. And
oh my god,
that
is cool.
Oh fuck, it's too frozen.
This is frozen.
Chinga.
This looks cool. I wish I was at the cantina.
Boy. Yeah, exactly. This is your cantina brew right here. Perfect.
Ooh.
So we did keep this in the freezer a little bit. Not recommended. Not recommended at all. We just kept it because we like to talk a lot and we didn't want to keep our beers warm.
Yeah. I mean, but it already smells super floral. It's really sweet smelling. It really does smell like a pastry.
Dude, exactly. Sorry, bent the can a little strong. Ube-Wan. But, dude, look at that fucking color.
That is very cool.
If you can't tell, it's not black. It is purple. I'm sure you'd be able to tell with less of the liquid in there. It is super purple.
Yeah.
Definitely something you would find yourself drinking at your local cantina.
Yeah.
It smells super fucking bready.
Yeah.
Super desserty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's almost just like a, what would you say? It's almost like a reminiscent of like a cheesecake.
Yeah, it kind of smells like a cheesecake. Yeah, it's definitely kind of smells like a
It smells like a dessert IPA, and it's not labeled by any means as a dessert IPA. Again, the ube is kind of just like a natural, like bready sweetener.
Yeah. And also since we've eaten ube before, I feel like we already associate it with something, you know?
Yeah, it's like we were talking about it before. We have like that associated sweetness to it.
Yeah.
So IPAs, you know, your typical IPA is gonna be a little bitter, a little piney, a little resiny, but with the hint or I guess additive of this ube, it's gonna be a completely different flavor profile than you're used to in any run-of-the-mill IPA. Well, that being said, cheers.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's so fucking good. It's like, it's straight up a dessert IPA. Like, you get the breadiness.
Wow.
So it's a yam. Again, the ube is a purple yam. So it's like, my mind goes to kind of like almost like a sweet potato pie. You know, it's like a sweet potato pie, like nice and full
it almost
body.
Yeah, it kind of also like tastes a little starchy. It's really unique, and it's taking me to a galaxy far, far away.
Plenty far away. I mean, weed does the same thing to me, but this ube IPA is ridiculously fire. So again, really, you got that starchiness.
Can't put it down.
You got the starchiness, you got the sweetness from the ube. I feel like just the color alone lets you know that what you're drinking is about to be fucking sweet. Not that it's overwhelmingly
No, it's not
sweet.
overwhelming. It's definitely not like a soda or a soft drink.
It's like if you're familiar with like yam, camote, ube, it's all the same family. You know, it's like a sweet yam that people kind of just use in dishes for texture, for sweetness, for kind of just like a more fuller feeling. You know, like my mom used to give fucking her dog camote all the time, and I'm like, dude, just serve me up some of the yam too. Fuck, selfish ass. But it works in here. You know, it's definitely
it's citrusy. It's like there's vanilla in here. There's a lot of vanilla in here.
It's almost like you got like a well-rounded dessert dish on top of this IPA taste. Like you hardly any of the bitterness shines through with the IPA.
Yeah. It's not heavy.
It's not heavy at all. No. Definitely not heavy. It's more of like a light drinking IPA. Yeah. For those of you who don't like IPAs, this would kind of be like a perfect medium. Yeah, you know, it's got some sweetness of a different style of beer. It's got a little bit of the hop. Again, I feel like it's not really shining through, but I also, that kind of works with the ube. Yeah. The ube is really sweet. It's really starchy. It's really full-bodied. So when you drink it, it's almost like you don't want to chug it. Yeah. You know, it's definitely like a nice savorable beer.
Yeah, you still get the hops at the back end. You know.
Yeah, the back of the throat will take the hop. Again, the ube kind of like really neutralizes that bitterness in the hop, so you don't get a lot of that.
Yeah, definitely rounds it out.
Kind of right off the bat, you wouldn't even feel like this was an IPA. Somebody were to pour you this in a cup without telling you, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? A, why is it purple? B, and it's really sweet and delicious. C.
Yeah, and as it develops, also I've noticed that when we first started drinking it, you got all the sweetness and everything, and like now it's like, okay, now I'm starting to taste the hops. Now I'm starting to taste
that's where everything comes in. Like the back end, you get the bitterness, you get a little bit of the dryness.
Yeah.
But again, ube is like it's like a sweeter dish in the culture. So I feel like they wouldn't kind of like toss salt on it by making it like a super bitter beer. Like it's nice, it's sweet, again, I'd say it's crushable, but you wouldn't want to. Like you probably want to savor something like this. Like it's really good, really fucking good desserty beer. And again, so it's like, if you appreciate the IPAs at all, like it's definitely a good go-to. Like it's a nice in between, like a sweet beer and a nice, bittery IPA. But again, you're not going to get a lot of that bitterness up front. A lot of it is coming in the back end. You get a lot of the ube flavor forward. Yeah,
it's also like on the nose. It's really on the nose.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I love the smell of this beer. It's so fucking pungent. And again, if you're familiar with the ube dish at all, that's right what's coming out of the cup. Like all you get is that just effervescent
kind of like purple vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, it's so fucking good, dude. It's like they just hit it out of the park with this one.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys. We love it. Again, if you haven't heard of or aren't familiar with Brewyard, they're based out of Glendale in California. Really hard spot to find, but once you do find it, can't go wrong. They got plenty of styles of beer there. Anything you'd enjoy. Me and Vic are really enjoying the fuck out of this Ube-Wan. If you get the chance to go pick it up, go pick it up. If not, walk in there. They got plenty of styles of beer for you to choose from. Really, really, really versatile menu there. Really cool space, really knowledgeable people. Shout out to Big Mike and the rest of the crew there. You guys are fucking amazing, and this is a really super fucking cool traditional take on a fucking modern style of beer. Thank you guys again. We're gonna crush this shit.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Give us a like, maybe even fucking share us as a link to somebody you know who probably doesn't like beer and you want to kind of show them a good time. We love showing people a good time.
Tell us what you want to hear next.
Tell us what you want to hear and what you want us to drink next.
Peace.
Thanks, guys. Peace.